March 8th, 2026, over Portugal. Witnesses saw this strange light suddenly appear in the sky. They said at first it was vibrant and not doing these weird erratic flashes, but when it hovered for a bit, they started recording, and then it started acting, well, like this. It showcases several colors, it does some weird flashing, and seemingly descends towards the Earth. Is this UFO landing? And this isn't the only clip. 2026 has been a wild year so far, so let's check out some of the best sightings we've captured. Sit back on the couch, grab a snack, relax, and enjoy. Y'all, we're starting in the United States March 1st, 2026, where witnesses captured this strange light in the sky. They started recording, and almost immediately after, a drone appeared. They can't tell if it was a military drone or a civilian drone. One thing is for sure, when this drone got close to the UFO, to get a better look, the UFO shoots it down. Take a look at this madness.
There's only one remaining right now. Whatever that green flashing one is, she moved quick around it to get it. Super quick.
Look, it's gonna make its approach here, and look what the UFO does. Bam, right there. That drone got too close, and that UFO took it out.
It just shut down the drone, if that was a drone. Holy crap.
Next, we have a couple that captures what they believe is a Tic Tac shaped UFO. Also in the United States, also on the same day. Take a look at this video and let me know your thoughts.
It's a fucking line.
What is that?
Shh. Shh. Oh, what the fuck is that?
It is long rock. Look how slow it's moving.
Such a fascinating clip. What a strange, elongated craft. We're diving right into the United Kingdom, February 8th, 2026, where witnesses saw this strange object in the sky that was seemingly shape-shifting, and it honestly makes no sense. I want you guys to let me know in the comments below, what do you think this is? That was definitely warbling and like shifting around. I don't know what was happening up there. February 17th, 2026, Mexico. Witnesses noticed a strange light phenomenon in the sky. As they started to zoom in with their camera, they realized these lights were spinning around, seemingly rotating in the air. Let me know in the comments what you think about this.
Mira. Mira. Güey, ¿qué es eso, güey? Güey. No mames. Güey, ve eso.
That sighting is absolutely wild, and I love that they caught it above the town as well, because now we know it's not just on a mountainside. What was that? Over in the United States, on the same day, witnesses noticed a strange light moving through the clouds during a storm, and it even flashed the light at the witnesses. Smashed like, take a look. We're starting off in the skies of Poland, March 13th, 2026, where witnesses saw this strange delta formation of lights in the sky. This is another one of those examples where we can't tell if it's one singular craft with three lights or three orbs in delta formation. What are your thoughts? Interestingly, they remind me of this sighting from December 13th, 2025 over Argentina, where a witness's girlfriend noticed these strange lights in the sky. He then pulled out his phone to start recording. As you zoom in, you can definitely see the delta formation. These are even a little wobbly and wiggly, but they do remind me of the previous sighting. There's more, like this strange Tic Tac shape that was caught over Arkansas in 2026. At first they thought it may have been a plane, but as they got a closer look they realized it had no wings or anything. It was just like a rod flying through the sky. There was also this orb in California caught on the night of March 13th, 2026. Witnesses noticed it in the sky and started recording. Shortly thereafter, the brilliant bright orb disappeared. And at first I thought that smudge on the side, maybe it hid behind something, until I saw this next clip. Over in Brazil, March 15th, 2026, we got a very similar orb sighting, just dancing across the sky. What I love about this clip is that they caught it early, and the witnesses did not stop recording until the orb itself disappeared, very much like it did in the previous clip.
Eu tô andando aqui. Deixa eu sair daqui. Hoje é domingo, né? Dia 15 de março. Eu tô andando, ela tá virando. Tá indo sentido bairro. Ela mudou o curso 2 vezes. Ó, mudou mais uma vez, ó. Agora tá indo sentido Rio de Janeiro, sentido. É muita árvore, né? Eu vou tirando da árvore e vai indo atrás de outra. Ela vai subindo lá, tá vendo? Sumiu. Amanhecendo o dia, né? Domingo, aí hoje vai ser um domingo de sol. Depois de tanto tempo de chuva, né? Choveu muito aqui nas Minas Gerais.
Puebla, Mexico, March 9th, 2026. We spot a strange, elongated UFO near Mount Popo. Now, I already know that UFOs tend to frequent this mountain, but to see an elongated, possibly Tic Tac craft during the daytime and not an orb going into or coming out of the mountain, it's very peculiar.
Acá está lista y esta cosa no se mueve de ahí. Es todo el zoom que puedo hacer, pero ahí está. Estaba caminando de izquierda de lista al Popo y se quedó ahí arriba y no tengo idea de qué sea. ¡Wow! A simple vista se ve muy grande, el teléfono no da para más, pero ahí está.
Next, over in Portugal, March 4th, 2026, we see a strange orb flying across the sky. Now, at first, the witness wasn't recording because they thought it may have been a satellite or the space station. After checking their apps, they saw it was something that shouldn't be in the sky because nothing should be there at all. So they pulled out their phone and started recording. And these orbs aren't just being caught zipping by. California, March 13th, 2026. Witnesses caught this stationary orb, which again, shouldn't have been there. What's stranger still is as they're recording, you see other traditional craft passing under it. And then eventually, the orb starts moving upward. Now, once they realized it shouldn't have been in the sky, they started recording. My favorite thing about this sighting is they kept recording until they caught the motion. Because they realized if they just caught a few seconds of it, people were like, oh, it's a star or a plane or something that's going in there. No, this thing starts moving upward. Take a look and let me know your thoughts. And it doesn't end there. We're starting over in Brazil, February 23rd, 2026, where witnesses saw this strange formation in the sky, and then an orb literally starts falling out of the sky. It makes no sense. Look at this. Look how it really just like twinkles out of the sky. That's so weird.
Será que são satélites?
Next, a stranger sighting in Argentina, February 21st, 2026, showcases a strange, I want to say Tic Tac shaped UFO. Take a look at this, guys. Not only is it Tic Tac shaped, but if you look, it seems to have some sort of trail or tail behind it. I don't think that's artifacting. I think that's actually a part of the craft. That is so weird. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Like, look. And it's kind of juddering. That's so strange. And there's more. These are UFOs today. So sit back with your pop rocks, put your leg warmers on because it's cold outside, and let's enjoy some UFOs. This next clip shows a fleet of UFOs over in Hidalgo, Mexico. These things are all over the sky. Do you think that it's an actual UAP sighting or something more practical?
¿No hay ningún vecino allá afuera? No manches. Eso sí son ojos. No manches. Se ven brillantes. Pero no. Doña Male. ¡Doña Male! ¡Salga rápido! ¡Salga rápido! ¡Córrele! Hay unos ovnis acá arriba. ¡Córrele! ¡Velo de su ventana! ¡Asómese por la ventana! ¡Ahí arriba! ¡Arriba!
Next, January 15th, 2026, we have a sighting from Chile that I actually really enjoy. It's another set of orbs flying across the sky. However, there's a lot of power lines around, and the orbs are navigating across the sky and you can see them crossing the power lines. I love this because proper crossing of power lines is something that's very, very hard to fake, as you would have to make it disappear certain frames, and a lot of people mess this up. So this seems very legit to me. Next, over the US, February 23rd, 2026, several lights in the sky seemingly looking like meteors, several. It makes no sense, flying across the sky, leaving people stunned. Let me know in the comments what you think about this.
Is SpaceX doing a launch or anything?
That's no SpaceX. Holy.
That was wild. Y'all, let me know in the comments which of these was your favorite. I hope you really enjoyed. If you made it this far, smash like. I'll see you in the next video.